Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of 11th class, today our topic in the subject of botany is flower. How flower changes into fruit. First, we should know what is flower. A flower, it is a modified shoot. Flower is a modified shoot. It is a modified shoot to carry out modified shoot to carry out sexual reproduction, to carry out sexual reproduction, or simply we can define it: flower is the reproductive part. Flower is the reproductive part of the plant. So in short, we can define flower by two ways: either it is a modified shoot to carry out sexual reproduction, or it is simply known as a reproductive part of the plant. That means all the reproductive parts which are necessary for the sexual reproduction are present in the flower of a plant. A flower has mainly four main parts. The basal part, where it is connected to the plant pedicel. There are outermost coverings, outermost covering, sepal, protective covering, that known as sepals. Sepals. It is for the protection of the plant. There is a second covering inside the sepals. It is brightly colored. That is known as petal. These are accessory whorls. These are also known as accessory whorls. Accessory whorls. Then sepals. There is another male part present in the plant. That male part, that is known as stamen. Outermost covering is sepal, protective covering, sepal. Second is petal, and third is stamen. And number fourth is chlorophyll. What is sepal? Sepal is the outermost covering. They are protective nature. The function of the sepal is it is protective nature. It is protective in nature. Second is petal. Petal is the bright colored or bright colored covering, means for attracting insects for pollination. It is brightly colored. Its main function is attract insects during pollination. So it is brightly colored. And number third, that is known as stamen. It is specialized microsporophyll. Specialized microsporophyll. Stamen, it is the male part of the flower. Male part of the flower. It is male part of the flower. The stamen, it has two parts. It has two parts. The basic or knob-like structure. That structure which is somehow knob-like, it is narrow stalk. It is known as filament. This portion, stalk or this portion known as filament, and the top knob like a broader tip. It is knob like pod. It is known as simply this pod is known as anther. This anther is divisible into anther lobes. There are anther lobes. There are anther lobes. Anther lobes in which there is presence of pollen grains. There is presence of pollen grains. Pollen grains. These pollen grains are male gametes. Male gametes or microspores. In center there is the female part of the flower. There is female part of the flower. That is known as carpel. That part is known as carpel or pistil. That innermost part present in a flower, it is known as carpel or pistil. It is divisible into three parts. This carpel or this pistil is divisible into three parts. Southern basic part. It is ovary. On the top of this carpel pistil, there is stigma, which receives pollen grains during pollination. Stigma, and the stigma is connected to the ovary by the style, which is tube-like structure. That is female part, or it is known as pistil or carpel. Is female part of the flower. This ovary contains ovules. This ovary contains ovules. That is the female gametes. Ovule is the female gametes. Or female contains ovules, male gametes. How this flower changes into fruit? There happens a transfer of male gametes takes place from anther-lobes to the female part or to the stigma of the flower. By pollinating agents, there are various pollinating agents, such as insects, mostly insects. In case of flowers, it mostly takes place by insects. Whereas in gymnosperms, this transfer takes place in case of gymnosperms, their transfer takes place by the windows. Sometimes the transfer this takes place by these other animals. Similarly, sometimes this transfer takes place by the rain, water, or other factors are also responsible, or birds are also responsible for carrying out this transfer. This transfer is known as pollination. This transfer of pollen grains, this is known as pollination. It may be self-pollination, or it may be self-pollination, or it may be cross-pollination. When the transfer takes place within the same flower or in the same plant or same flower, that is known as self-pollination. When this transfer takes place from one flower or one plant to another type of flower or another plant, that is known as cross-pollination. What happens when this pollen grain reaches on the stigma? Or this pollen grain develops a tube. This develops a pollen tube through this style. It develops pollen tube. And the male gametes reaches the ovule. On maturity, this bursts. This bursts this pollen tube, and their fusion of this pollen grain with this ovule takes place. And the ovule, the there happens, the ovule is changed into seeds. Ovule is changed into seeds, and the whole ovary, and the ovary, its size enlarges, its size increases day by day, day by day, and this ovary changes into two. In this way, in this way, the flower, flower changes, flower changes into, flower changes into fruit. By this way, the fruit formation takes place in case of angiosperms. By this way, the fruit formation takes place in case of angiosperms. By the seed, that is ovules, or enclosed, enclosed within this ovary. Thank you. This session to we will meet next.